Are you telling us the truth?
100%, Justice.
And is this the case also with everything else you received from Parliament? From
Yes.
October last year until about 3 months ago, you did not receive anything from Parliament?
Justice Madlanga, I never said that. I'm saying that the laptop freezes on a daily basis. And therefore, if I may, therefore, whenever I take it out my bag, I normally have to go to IT. It will work for a day or two and it will start again. So
you say you never said what I just suggested to you now. If you did not get the Commission's Rule 3 notice from October until only about 3 months ago, that should be true of communications from Parliament as well. It's on that basis that I've just said what I said to you now.
Yes, Justice, that is what I'm agreeing with you.
So from October, I thought you were saying that's not what you said.
No, sorry. It's not even from October, Justice. It's been for about 18 months that I'm struggling with this device.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about anything else. I'm concerned about October to today. For you to only give to the Commission communication, or rather your statement, which was required from October of last year, for you to only give that statement to the Commission after 9 p.m. last night. And the only excuse you have is that you have difficulties with your laptop. All right, I don't believe that. I find it hard to believe that because otherwise you should not be operational at all as a parliamentarian. Okay, let's move on. Now, about 3 months back, you became aware that a statement was required of you. So according to what you say, which is hard to believe, you have had 3 months and we only get your statement after 9 p.m. last night. What excuse do you have for that?
There is no excuse, Justice, because when I emailed the Commission about 2 weeks ago, I asked for a date. I was given the date of the 11th. I emailed back. I said to them that it is voter registration, 6th, 7th, 8th. I essentially have 5 days to complete this thing. Can I have a slightly later date? The Commission...
Why would you have asked for a date? You would have seen from the communication which you got 3 months back that the statement was required from October last year already. Why would you have asked for a date? 3 months back, you become aware that, for such a long time, a statement was required from me. You still ask for a date instead of saying, wow, I'm very late already, and quickly putting your statement together. Why only a week or couple of weeks back do you ask for a date only then?
The Commission asked me 3 questions, Judge, and I felt that I could offer much more than 3 questions, which is why I asked for a date. When the date was proposed on the 11th, I emailed back. I said, can I have just a little bit more time? And I was told, no, the 11th is the only available date. I moved heaven and earth. I sat up nights to conclude this thing. And I'm not saying that I'm doing that what I did was right. But what I'm saying is I tried my level best to meet the deadline of Thursday. I couldn't.
What I will say, and I will stop here, what I will say is it seems to me that you are not taking this commission seriously. And starting from now and going forward, you should not treat this commission the way you have thus far. Because every and anything you've said thus far is just totally unbelievable. I do not believe it. This should mean that you cannot function at Parliament as a parliamentarian. And it also suggests that you are not even taking the people that you are supposed to serve seriously. If for as long as you suggest is the case, you have been using a laptop that you basically cannot use. You are not taking us as a commission seriously, and I would dare say you are not even taking the people that you are supposed to serve seriously. Starting from now going forward, you must take this commission seriously, Mr. Adams. What do we do now, Mr. Shaskavsin?
Well, Chair, we have the statement. The next open slot, or the next slot that can be made open, is the 19th of August. And Mr. Adams can come on the 19th of August. I'd ask that we postpone to the 19th of August.
Yes. For the record, let me just repeat something that you yourself already said, Mr. Chaskalson, which is that it is not practical for us to hear Mr. Adams's evidence now.
And it was in anticipation of, and then there was an explanation that Brigadier Mokwele's father works for the Hawks, and that he was charged for trying to bribe another official.
What was said to be the relevance of her father's employment in the Hawks and being charged?
What was they were trying to explain here was that the quid-pro-quo would then be equated to the fact that General Khumalo was giving gratification to Brigadier Mokwele's father by appointing her.
And there's a reference to, it says, there's a docket that relates to her father, and then it says uncle and Lebeya. What is the reference to Lebeya? Is that General Lebeya?
Yes, there's a docket that relates to her uncle. It's supposed to be a slash or father, and the docket is with General Lebeya. Or they're going to obtain the docket through General Lebeya.
And if we then go to page 77,
And it was in anticipation of, and then there was an explanation that Brigadier Mokwele's father works for the Hawks, and that he was charged for trying to bribe another official.
What was said to be the relevance of her father's employment in the Hawks and being charged?
What they were trying to explain here was that the quid-pro-quo would then be equated to the fact that General Khumalo was giving gratification to Brigadier Mokwele's father by appointing her.
and there's a reference to, it says, there's a docket that relates to her father, and then it says uncle and Lebeya. What is the reference to Lebeya? Is that General Lebeya?
Yes, there's a docket that relates to her uncle. It's supposed to be a slash or father, and the docket is with General Lebeya, or they're going to obtain the docket through General Lebeya.
And if we then go to page 77,